All right, Fran, you want to start it up? What are we doing here?
Again, that's the top back.
You fire it. Ooh. All right, Fran.
You want me to put the top back down?
Yeah, put the top back down. Let's let the people see.
I like it as a convertible,
Of course.
especially on a sunny day.
It's about $7,000. If you buy these new, it's $7,000 more for the convertible transforming, upgrade. I would say it's a completely different style. It's a different trim altogether, I would say, with the convertible.
It's worth it.
I think it's worth it if unless you really want to see the engine. Now, I know you can nowadays with the newer ones. They have where you could lift it up halfway and through, stop mid-transform, and then they have display cases that you can see the engine even with the convertible. And then, of course, those have packages where you can dress them up, make them look nicer. Let's hear a start, Fran. So it's like weird. I always hear it start online, and it doesn't sound the same as it is in person, obviously. When it starts in person, it's loud. You're gonna hear it a ways away. But when I hear it on like YouTube videos, it sounds cool, but it doesn't have that roar that it has. Oh, it definitely has. It's more ferocious in real life when you're standing next to it and it lights up. Get right in there and see.
It happens all really quick.
Yes, it does. That pops down on top of Fran here. And that sucker's gonna come right down, boom. And then, you got yourself a nice hardtop car. Best of both worlds, right? And I like how this has she's gonna close the window, the nacelles. To me, if I'm getting a Corvette, I need a convertible because they're all technically convertibles because the other ones have a coupe that center pops out here, this section. But I need these nacelles because to me, that makes the car so much more exotic looking. I like it both ways. Of course, with the coupe, you get the see-through display in the back so you can see the engine. But for me, I prefer to have the nacelles. And you could even have these black. You could have them with carbon fiber pattern. You could do all different sorts of things that makes it match the car, make it match the side panels.
Do you want me to open the trunk?
Yes, open the trunks up. Which one, the front or the back? Okay, so there's the back trunk. We will see. Yep. It's got a little depth. It's not the biggest trunk, but you can fit some stuff in there. And oh, that's a soft close. Wasn't 100% sure. And then the frunk, it opens up, and we do have a few bags in there, small bags, camera equipment, stuff like that. But this one, you could fit a few groceries in there. You could fit some decent amount of things in there. With combination with the back, you get 3 grocery bags in here. I'd say 3, maybe 4 if you squeeze it. This one, I do not believe, this is not a soft close, just a little push in the center there. Okay, so we just picked up some groceries here at Trader Joe's. I'm gonna unlock the back one right here. There it goes.
Okay.
All right, Franny. There's one. We have 4 bags. We might only have to fit 3 and carry one. We'll see.
Well, there's the front trunk too.
Well, of course. Oh, yeah, you could fit 3 easily back here. Okay. All right, there it is.
Hold on.
They fit snug as a bug. Oh, you're gonna fit all 4 back here.
Yeah.
Look at you. We don't even have to use the front. So we have the front one for another, bag or 2?
Yeah. Look, 4 fit perfectly.
There it is. There's 4 bags of groceries. Trader Joe's full, almost to the top. And we still have the entire front trunk.
Okay, let's close it up.
That's
soft
close,
close.
yeah. Of course, that is, like we said, that's where the engine is going to be stored. And that is I believe, 495 or 498 horsepower. It's a V8. It's naturally aspirated. I never was really a Corvette fan. I always liked Corvettes, but I never really wanted one until the C8 came out. I just love this big, it's hard to see in videos, but this big, long line that it has here, this beautiful symmetrical line, and then into this gigantic air intake. And then down at the bottom, you have some more curvature here. And the door, when you're standing next to it, it just has such a different feel. Plus, it's very low to the ground. It's not, it feels very low to the ground when you're standing next to it. Plus, it feels wider in real life than you're gonna see in videos. It just has a much more wide look, especially from the back, because it flares out a little bit more in the back here. You got really big tires. I don't remember exactly what the size are, but the tires are nice and fat. And they're bigger in the back, but that back end is just very wide. And if you do go with one solid color, let's say you get these with rapid blue, the same as the car is here, you would also have these would be in rapid blue as well. And in the front, this is something people don't really notice when they do that option. This would also be black, but I believe this would be blue. So that'd be blue and the backs would be blue, making it all a little more solid. One more thing that would be changed is this here. The mesh part would be black still, but the lines here would be rapid blue as well. So I really am a big fan of having the side panels and the few extra accents the same color as the car. I think it changes it up. Again, I think it gives it a little bit more of an exotic look to where, you know, it's very obviously, you know what it is, because not all the cars have the black accent here. So I kind of feel it, this is my personal opinion, I feel it puts it in the category where it at least visually looks a little more like an exotic super. Okay, like I said, this is a 1LT, and these are the GT1 seats. If I buy one, I definitely want the GT2 seats. I think they're a little cooler looking, plus they have some carbon fiber in the center there. Just let you see the dash. Of course, you have that square wheel. Now, if I did one, I also want to do probably the 3LT, because I want that naturally dipped, fully tan, if I go with a red car. And it'll have a little tan right there. And it's just got some more, what is it? It's like some suede materials are mixed into it too if you do the 3LT. So for me, I might want to just go that extra bit if I do choose to go with the Corvette. Another plane flying above me, but I want to show you the interior. You got all your control functions right there along that panel, big long panel. You can charge right here. There's an area that you can put your cell phone in right there, and it will charge if you have wireless charging. Of course, you got your speaker up there. Decent sized display screen. Of course, you get Apple and Android Play. Yeah, you're gonna have all that kind of stuff. Pretty modern setup. You have Bose speakers and your basic door controls if you want to adjust the mirror, windows, those kind of things. Of course, you have the convertible top button over here as well, right there. You have to hold that for a little while, then it activates. And your rear window is right there. You could also put the top down and start the car from the remote. So to get it going, you have to unlock it first.
Okay, it's unlocked.
Okay, then you have to hold the convertible button to get the top down. Here it goes. So the convertible top's going down on its own. So you can do it from outside. Go through the whole process. And now you just double tap on the 2X here to start it up. And there you go.
Can I turn it on?
Yeah, you can start it up. What do you think of that?
It's crazy. It does feel like a
normal car.
Normal car.
Unless you give it. See, you could drive this. You said you couldn't drive it.
Yeah, I could drive it.
Yeah, I told you.
It's more nerve-wracking.
You just didn't like when I gave it the juice.
Yeah,
it was the juice that did it.
The power of it scares me.
You don't have to do that. That's a choice. You could get to like 50, 55, 60, whatever the speed limit is, no problem, without ever giving it the juice.
It's actually very smooth. Like, it feels pretty smooth.
You like it?
The wheel, I didn't know how I feel about this wheel. Like, but it's actually kind of fun.
What do you think about it? Let me just stabilize that like this.
It makes it easier to turn because it's got like the rectangular edges.
Yeah.
So it makes it easier to grip for turning. I feel like I have a little bit better control of the wheel.
Because of the shape?
Yeah.
The way, I mean, it is. It's easy to drive, I think. It's very easy to drive. It's comfortable. Do you feel like the cockpit's different over there than over here?
I feel like there just isn't the same amount of seat adjustments. So that one feels more like a bucket seat, like I'm sitting like low and sunken in.
Yeah.
Which is also why I felt a little uncomfortable at first with driving. But this seat adjusts actually very comfortably for me. And we're in the cool blue color that I love.
I do like this blue.
Your favorite is the red.
I like red. I like black. I do like this blue. I don't think I would buy a blue. It depends. If I had other cars in different colors, then I would maybe consider this blue. But I would want the interior to have more of the blue trim. They have that.
Ooh, the brakes are.
I know. See?
I like it.
Do you like it?
I do like it.
All right. Okay, so this is different modes. There's normal, which is tour, and you have the track mode as well. But then you could switch to sport. Well, let me see. Can I just switch mid-driving?
I don't know.
I'll let off the gas and do it. Sport. Yeah, it's got a little bit more pep in it, a little more juice than the, it's louder when you do it, when you have it in sport. Let me give it a quick, hear that? Okay, so if you want to rev the engine, because it's not a stick shift, you can't really put it in like regular neutral. You can put it in neutral here, but no one wants to do that. They actually made it so you could pull these 2 panel shifters in. You'd be just chilling, and then someone says light it up quick. You know, you want to give it a rev for the kids if you're at a stoplight or whatever. It's kind of cool that you have that feature. That's the widescreen, not widescreen. That's the
reverse camera.
Reverse camera, yeah. So you can see much easier. But it turns off like this, and then it'll go back. The mirror, pop back on. I would probably leave it always on. Now you can only have that on when the convertible top is up. Obviously, the camera's back there, so the camera will go down if the top's down, so it's not going to be usable. Am I taking it right?
Take it right. The nice thing about living in LA, it's February and it's sunny, not too hot, not too cold, and we're able to drive with this top down.
I think we should get in and out just because we're in Los Angeles and we're driving a cool car.
In and out it is then.
In and out drive-through?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. When was the last time we ate here?
Probably a year ago.
All right.
When we were driving back from San Diego.
Okay, we are out here. We have Frank got a plain cheeseburger, and I tried for the first time protein style. It's just lettuce for the bun. You have meat, a little bit of pickle, and some onion. And Fran has a shake over there.
Nice little strawberry shake.
Let's go ahead and pop that open and take a peek at it. Make sure I'm focused.
Creamy.
There we go. I'll get one little sip of that. All right, guys, that wraps up our test drive and overview of the Rapid Blue Convertible Corvette C8 1LT. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it informative. If you'd like to see more car videos, let me know, and I'll be happy to produce more content in this area. Thank you for watching. I'm James, this is the Great Gambino channel, and I'll see you in the next video.